When it became apparent that Israel was going to win the 1978 Eurovision Song Contest, most of the Arabic countries ended their transmission of the contest. This includes Jordan, who replaced the live broadcast with a picture of daffodils and later announced that Belgium had won. In the city of Yuyu in eastern China, people were confused how a Chinese couple managed to run a busy restaurant 21 hours a day without getting tired. Locals named them Robot Couple Restaurant. Turns out the restaurant is run by two couples. Both the men and women are identical twins. Vincent van Gogh used to put candles in his hat so he could paint at night. He walked ridiculously fast, was a widow chaser, and never once signed his paintings Van Gogh. A 4-5-6 pound man starved himself for a year and 17 days, only surviving off his own body fat, yeast, multivitamins and potassium supplements. After this ordeal, he weighed just 180 pounds. Neil deGrasse Tyson considered becoming a male stripper to make money to graduate school. When he visited the club, the dancers came out with lighter fluid-soaked jockstraps and set them ablaze while dancing to Great Balls of Fire. He chose math tutoring instead. The pilot script for Scrubs called for a John McGinley type for the part of Dr. Cox. John C. McGinley still had to audition 5 times to get that role. Andre the Giant insisted on paying every restaurant bill, and once when Arnold Schwarzenegger quietly paid the cashier before Andre could, he was physically lifted and put on top of his own car by Andre and Wilt Chamberlain. Andre Geim won the satirical Ig Nobel Prize in 2000 for his work on using magnetism to levitate a frog. About 10 years later, his experiments regarding graphene won him the 2010 Nobel Prize in Physics. This makes him the only ever recipient of both the Ig Nobel and Nobel Prizes. Future King Henry V was struck in the face by an arrow in his first battle leading soldiers. Rather than leaving the field, he reportedly stated that he would rather die than stain his soldierly reputation by flight. He was 16 at that time. A city in Texas renamed itself to Dish, Texas in order to receive free Dish satellite service for 10 years. A surrogate mother gestated an anonymous donor embryo for a married couple. During the pregnancy, this couple divorced and were found not to be the child's legal parents. Despite that, 6 people were involved in her production. The child was deemed by the court to be parentless.